Hi guys and welcome back to Aethermancer. Today we are going to play a build which I played a long time ago, or a similar build, and today I would like to play it again. It's a build focused on the burning and aging at the same time, but this time we are going to play it on the Mythic difficulty. That wasn't the case last time, and we are also going to use different monsters. So I would like to use Shifted Dark Elder as our first monster. Where is he? He will be somewhere at the end, right? Yeah, it was one of the last monsters I was able to catch. So the Shifted has a burn, summon, aging. I'm not sure about the summon, maybe we'll use summon, maybe not, probably not. But that will be our starting monster, and with that one I would like to get a Grimoire as well, because Grimoire is a monster which I haven't played for a long time with. So we will use a normal, non-shifted version, because normal version has a burn. And for the third monster we will see, I have two options. I would like to use Sphinx, because I like Sphinx, and I would like to go with the shifted version to get more Aether. And if that's not the case, maybe I would like to go for the Cherub. Where is he? Yeah, here he is. That one has burn as well, so that could be cool. But I would like to go with the Sphinx instead, to have that Aether generation. And Sphinx has a summon as well, and healing, so that would be ideal. We will see who we are able to find during a run. Okay, so let's do it. I'm going to basically reroll until I'm able to get Shifted Dark Elder and also Grimoire, and after that we are going to start the run. So let's go. So let's go, guys. This is my second attempt to find a Grimoire. I hope I'll be successful this time. And no. Oh yes, we have it. Great. Oh, I'm blind. Great, so we are going with the normal version, not the shifted, because shifted doesn't have a burn. So let's do it. And now I would like to get Sphinx or Cherub, I think. Or maybe Hackathon. One of those. Event. New perk. Yeah. Okay, let's give maybe Grimoire a new perk. No, let's give Dark Elder because he has more HP. Evasion, defense, Aether. Let's go for Aether, as always, guys. Aether is the best. Great. So that's going to be very helpful, I think. And let's go against the Ooze. Double tank during a first fight is not bad. Well, let's summon as Earthlands for sure. And then let's swipe him. It's going to interrupt Jotun as well, and we have staggered Ooze. So this is great. Now I could sacrifice. Am I going to sacrifice? I probably am going to sacrifice. We will see after this. If I'm able to interrupt both of them. No, I'm not. So the Jotun is still going to deal pretty high damage, so let's sacrifice in that case. So that's going to give me shield. Apply a burn as well. Okay. 8 damage, that's not bad. I didn't receive any corruption, that's important. And now I'm going to hopefully kill him. Wish me luck. Summon Firelance. And he should be dead, yeah, that's great. Great, so now only Jotun. Pretty long fight for the first fight, but it's going to be much faster, I'm sure about that. Let's swipe him again to interrupt. Then let's not sacrifice. Or let's sacrifice. Let's heal a bit. Let's give him an additional burn 4. Yeah, I don't want to receive corruption when I don't need to receive a corruption. We are unable to interrupt him anymore, so let's use a Scald to increase the burn stacks on him. And we are able to use Unleash Tome, so maybe Maybe I could use a different attack. Who knows? I don't. Jesus Christ. Okay, but only 2 corruption, that's fine. We have 3 poison, that's fine. And we can kill him with a burn wave. We can kill him with nearly anything. Yeah, okay, because also interrupt thought triggered a burn on him. So first fight done. Quite long. But yeah, it's going to get much better, I'm sure about that. Because burn is usually so overpowered. Another monster soul. Volpi Ortus. Let's go for Ortus. Because we don't want any healer. It's even shifted. Yeah, let's go against the Ortus. And Volpi is interrupted. And let's summon Earthlands as well. But it's going to attack the Volpi, unfortunately. Which is not what I want. Then let's stagger him. And interrupt the Volpi again. Yet his swipe is so strong. Let's summon another Earthlands. Which is unfortunately going to attack Volpi again. And swipe. Yeah, let's attack with the swipe to interrupt Volpi again. Great, so he's down. And let's attack with the basic attack. 1 more corruption received. Okay. Fine. Good. So the more Earthlances I have, the higher damage they are dealing, right? It's like shared through the whole party, I think. Oh, and we have burst rate. So on the Dark Elder. Burning Fire. For every 3 fire ether consumed by allies, apply burn to all enemies. That's really good. Outlast. Gains aging whenever... I already have aging, right? I have aging only with Dark Elder. Whenever age is applied to this monster, heals self for 3 and shields self for 3. Not bad. And decay is quite good as well, but we are going for the burn, so let's go for a Burning Fire aura. Yeah, let's take that. What about Grimoire? Cosmic Fire. Every 3rd fire ether generated by your allies is converted into Wild Ether. Wild Ether is also counts as fire ether for the effects of your skills. Okay, so it's good for those bolt attacks, right? Rising Fire. Whenever burn triggers on an enemy, apply burn to the enemy with the lowest amount of burn. And then we have Poise Purging. I don't really want that one. So Cosmic Fire or Rising Fire. Yeah, I think Rising Fire could be better. Let's go for a Rising Fire for now. Yeah, really hard to tell. We will see. It's hard to decide until we have the 3rd monster. Chance to apply power. On interrupt. So we are going to give it to Grimoire because he's interrupting a lot. Yeah, we will see what the next monster is going to be. So we want Sphinx. And we still have a reroll, right? So we have a Sphinx. Yeah, we have Sphinx. Okay, so Sphinx it is. And we want a shifted version to get Aether. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the summon. Probably yes. Probably I'm going to keep the summon and I'm going to replace the sidekick with a burn. Or maybe I'm going to replace a summon as well. What other options do we have? I don't know. Okay, let's go for the Sphinx. It's going to be our healer as well. Even... Wait. She is still healing, right? Even if she doesn't have a healing type. Yeah, because her normal attack is still healing. And she has 2 summons as a shifted version. That's weird. Okay. I don't think I ever played with her. This is going to be interesting. Big equipment, boots, belt. Let's take boots. boots are better. Let's give it Sphinx. Great. And let's charge. Let's charge Ortus again. So let's see it. What kind of summons we have. By the way, let's read about the signature trait. Let's start with the Sphinx because she's new. And during the run I will read you about other monsters as well. So she has exalted signature trait. At the start of your turn, apply sidekick to this monster and applies 1 essence to its attached minions. This monster cannot learn any attacks. So I'm hitting with her a lot. Which is weird, right? And we have summoned Water Totem, which is shielding and healing. Shield self, heal all allies. Generates Water Ether. That's very strong. And then we have Wind Lance. Summon, dealing wind damage. And that's basically it. So I don't know, this summon Water Totem is much better. But it's not dealing any damage. So that could be an issue. Well, let's do it like this. Let's heal Grimoire to generate some Aether. Then I'm going to Purge and Interrupt. Because we have a sidekick. And then I'm going to summon Earthlance. Yeah, let's do that. Let's summon Earthlance, which is going to attack, hopefully. Yeah, okay. It did attack Ortus. So that's great. We receive some additional damage, corruption as well. So it's not ideal. And now Tatserker is going to kill us horribly. So we are probably going to use a sacrifice. Let's start with the dead one. No! Or yes, yeah, that's correct. I should do it. Then I'm going to use a swipe. Not ideal. What do you think? If I summoned Windlance, would it kill? Yeah, it would kill him. So let's do that. Let's summon a Windlance. Ortus is dead, and now I'm going to swipe. And by the way, what's worse? This is going to deal only 8 damage, and I have 6 shield, while this is going to deal much higher damage. So maybe it would be better to stagger, to interrupt Cockatrice. Let's do that. Fine. How much corruption? 1 on Dark Elder and another 2. So he receives quite high corruption anyway. Never mind. Let's continue with what? Swipe. Swipe is not that great anymore. Let's for sure summon another Windlance for Dark Elder. So I'm going to hit with mine. Then I'm going to sacrifice. So I'm going to use a swipe. Okay, he has 5. A sidekick. And basic attack. Who do we want to kill? Who is worse? 16 damage or 10? Yeah. Oh, but we are unable to kill him. Yeah, he's going to have 5. Whew. Okay, let's kill a Tatserker at least. Okay, he damaged himself, so I could kill him. I had no idea. 12 burn on everyone. That's great, but we are able to unleash God Tome. So let's use Bonfire. And let's kill you. Great. Okay, it's not going very well so far. I have to agree, but it will be better. Stuff. Double hit. Okay, let's give it to you, for example. Stuff. Do I want stuff? Probably I should give it to Grimoire. And we have Mandragora. Double Mandragora even. Okay, strong at start from the middle Mandragora. Hitting for 15. So let's swipe her. Great, I gained power as well. Now I'm going to summon Earth Lance. And I could even summon a Bind Lance. What do you think about it? Let's do it. Let's do it on the Sphinx for sure. And when I'm summoning any summon, I should probably do it on the Sphinx all the time because she's getting additional essence every turn. Fine. What now? Oh man, my god, they are going to kill me. Okay. Let's proceed like this. Let's attack a middle Grimoire. That is interrupted. Then yeah, I have to attack him unfortunately with the basic attack, otherwise we wouldn't be able to kill him. And then I want to use a water totem on Sphinx, but she cannot have additional. So that's a problem. Which means that let's summon it, for example, for the Grimoire. It should heal us as well at the beginning of the turn, right? So let's see. So when does it heal? On action? Salamander. Oh, Salamander will be so good for this run, guys. When we are able to apply a lot of burn. Yeah, so now it was able to heal us. So let's destroy Mandragora. It's going to heal again, right? Yeah. And apply another shield, so it can even shield multiple times. Cool. Okay. Not bad, but we are still receiving too much corruption for my taste. But we have another trait for the Sphinx, so let's check it. Accelerated generation. On action, if it was this monster's second action of the same turn, generates Wild Ether. Helping winds for every 3 wind ether consumed by allies. Apply sidekick to self by allies. Split ether on attack. Consumes up to 1 wild ether to deal 6 wild damage and purge. Yeah, I don't want anything from this because I want to focus on the burn. I know that I don't have burn on Sphinx. Second action generates Wild Ether. Yeah, maybe I'm going to take that one. Because I will have some kind of reaction, right? So let's take that. Monster Soul, another one. And skill reroll. Hidden? No? No. Okay. So let's continue. And I really wish I'll be able to get some burning traits pretty soon. That's ooze, right? Let's go for tats this time. With ooze, he is much stronger. So our starting attack is going to be against stats interacting him as well. Then I'm going to use action shield self, so maybe I should use it before attacking with a Grimoire. Oops. Yeah, I probably should. But this is going to shield me at least. Yeah? Yeah, for 7. And the Ortus is going to attack for 9, so it's not that bad. Good. I'm quite happy with that. Let's summon another one. So far it's quite summoning build. Great. Now what can we do now? Well, we can interrupt him with a Scald. Let's do that. He's unfortunately not going to die. So we have to attack him manually to kill him. And now summon Wind Lance. And I should probably start every turn with the Sphinx from now on. Yeah, I should. Okay, never mind. Big damage. Ooh, that's a lot of corruption. And we still need to use 1 green. And we are unable to do so. We have to use a swipe. Let's use a swipe against Ortus. Next turn I'll be able to use Unleashed Tome. Then I'm going to use probably Sacrifice. Let's Sacrifice. And let's summon Wind Lance this time. Yeah, we are generating a lot of shields, so that's fine. This Sphinx is quite defensive. But that will change, guys. That will change. Yeah, we have a lot of poison. Unleashed Tome. Lava Tide. Summon Salamander, Lava Bolt. Let's probably go for Lava Tide. Great, he has already 3 power. That belt is kind of working on him. Yeah, we are able to use a basic heal as well, so maybe I should do that first. Let's just heal someone to generate Aether. And let's attack Ortus. Let's shield. And let's attack Ortus again. And another poison. Are we going to die, guys? This is really scary. Look, 17 life, 15 poison. He has 2 life. This is unbelievable. Let's heal him right away. Then let's just kill Ortus with the basic attack. Okay, let's interrupt you. Great, that Sphinx is really defensive. Healing a lot, by the way, with that water totem. Level 3 Dark Elder. Mud Tide, summon Earth Totem. Action, shield self, applies temporary power to all allies, generates Earth Aether. Yeah, heal all allies with H. That's a problem. Let's reroll. Stardust. Lava Flink. Urges to enemy Aether on interrupt, applies 3 burn to all enemies. Or Alchemical Charge. Urges to enemy Aether if the target has burn. Otherwise applies 3 burn. If this monster has 3 or fewer H stacks, apply H on it, otherwise generates Wild Aether. This is not really, this Lava Flink is not dealing any damage. I think I'll go for the Alchemical Charge, because we will be applying a lot of burn in the future. Stardust is possible as well. Let's go for the Alchemical Charge. Grimoire, Stealing Dust, Fire Ritual. Ball lightning. Purges 2 enemy Aether. 2 enemy Aether. Generates fire, fire, fire. I don't want to steal. I don't want to purge. All of them are purge. Let's reroll. Burn conversion. Consumes 2 burn among enemies as additional cost. Generates fire, fire, fire. Flash burn. Applies 3 burn to target enemy. Yeah, I want both of them. So let's start with flash burn, and hopefully we'll be able to get the other one as well next time. Yeah, we need to change our types because we are missing. We are unable to do so, right? Yeah, we are unable to do so until now. This will be the first time we are able to change the type. So let's go for the Aether Spring. And let's think. Here we want to change probably Summon. Here we want to change Purge for aging. But most important is Sphinx, because we want to get burn on everyone. And that's priority. So we are going to replace the sidekick with a burn. Hopefully we'll be able to get one. But wait, she is unable to get any attack, right? So only some support action inflicting burn. Well, that could work. That could work. Oh, we have a Cherub here as well. Do you want the Cherub instead of Sphinx? No, no, no. Let's keep Sphinx. And let's use Rebirth. Let's take burn and let's give it to the Sphinx instead of sidekick. Very weird, right? I'm sure you never seen that one on the Shifted Sphinx. But I'm sure it's going to work eventually. Nice, Mandragora. We have too much corruption. We have to get rid of it somehow. Fine, who is our main target here? Probably Mandragora after that. Maybe not even a Mandragora. Yeah, probably Mandragora. Fine, so we have a free action, so let's use it. And by the way, what about our Aether generation? Yeah, I'm unable to see it now. Oh, here I am. I have 2 monsters with the Aether generation, so that shouldn't be an issue. Good. Let's start with the flash burn. Am I able to use a swipe afterwards? I am. So let's start with the flash burn and let's inflict it probably on the Mandragora. Then I'm going to use a swipe on the Mandragora. And now I'm sure I should use some summon. And we have alchemical charge as well. So we can interrupt the Wormling, but... Oh, okay, he's going to purge. So no, we don't want that. Yeah, it's going to interrupt the Volpi as well. It did not. Why? What just happened? I thought it's going to interrupt him and it didn't. I don't know. I maybe misclicked. So let's go for Flash Burn again. Let's use the swipe again. Great. Now let's summon a water totem on Dark Elder. And he's going to use some abilities to heal as well. Let's stagger Wormling. Nice, now he is interrupted, also Volpi. Well, he doesn't have Aether to use his ability. And we were healed. Great, now we are able to use Unleash Tome. So let's do that. Steel Drown. Lava Bolt. Okay, with the Lava Bolt we are able to kill, so let's do that. Great. Now... Okay, so we won't be able to use this Flash Burn every time. But maybe we will need it only during the first turn. Now Swipe is kind of useless. Let's continue with Summon Water Totem. This Water Totem is really strong, I like it. Then let's swipe against Wyrmling. It's going to heal him and shield him as well. And then we can use... Earth Totem. And I should have that one from the first turn. I have to remember, during the first turn I have to summon some minion on the Sphinx. Man, look at that corruption which Grimoire has. That's pretty bad. Fine, this should kill him because he has burning already. Great, and now we can use Swipe. And we can heal as well, okay. Oh, it healed him, or what just happened? Oh no, he didn't use any ability. That's true. Wild Ritual, Burn Wave, Lava Bolt. Let's use Burn Wave, that's going to kill at least a Wyrmling as well. So he has 12 burn, that's a lot. Now we are able to use Alchemical Blast as well to kill him. Alchemical Charge, sorry. Fine. I don't know, guys. It's going fine. But we need more damage. So now Sphinx. Summon Lightning Lance. Was that summon minion? Lightning Lance with 3 essence on target ally. Lightning Lance damage +1. Firewind damage. Purges 1 enemy Aether. That's cool. I never had this one. Flash Burn. We already have that. Summon Kami. That one is producing Aether as well. Yeah. I think I'm going to reroll, guys. I want Burn, but we don't have Burn. So let's at least get Aether generation, you know? Dual Charm. Heal all allies, shield all allies, free action. Sacrifice. Target generate 7 random Aether. Sacrifice the minion attached to the target ally with the lowest essence. Wait. How would this work with my Dark Elder? When another allied minion dies, generates Wild Aether and applies Burn. So I don't need to kill him with the Dark Elder. I can use Dissolve on the Sphinx and it's going to generate Wild Aether as well and apply Burn. Okay, so we finally have some good combo. It's a minion oriented combo, but still. It's applying Burn as well. Let's give it to the Sphinx for sure, because Grimoire has so much corruption already. Okay, what now? Extra experience, gold. I was hoping for corruption cleanse. It's a shame. What's this? Elemental affinity perk. Yeah, we are going to give it to Sphinx. And let's give her probably a water. Yeah. He's probably going to auto attack quite a lot. I mean auto heal quite a lot. And this is interesting party. Finally without healer. So let's go for a Wyrmling first. I have so much corruption on that Grimoire. Okay, what to do with that? Let's summon a water totem on the Sphinx. It's going to heal everyone immediately and shield Sphinx. That's good first turn. Now I have this dissolve. Flash burn. Swipe. We definitely want to use Earth Lance. That's mandatory for the dissolve next turn. And then we are unable to use a swipe. Well, okay. Let's use a Scald in that case. And as we are already attacking Volpy, let's continue attacking him. Great, we healed again. 2 corruption, another 2 corruption on Grimoire. Now let's start with using that dissolve. We will use it on Dark Elder. Yeah, I was able to sacrifice his. So did he apply a burn as well? I was unable to see, but I hope he did. And this was a free action, so we have a lot of Aether now. And I'm unable to summon probably a Wind Lance this time. Fine, and we are able to use Unleash Tome. Alchemical Charge, Kami, Wind Heist, steals Aether. Purges. Yeah, this is better if it's going to steal. Let's use a steal. Great, Volpy is down. We have another action. Let's not forget that. So let's use a Scald. And let's use Alchemical Charge as well. It looks like he's going to die. Yeah, that dissolve helped a lot. I mean, that's a game changer, it seems. So maybe, guys, we have a chance in this run. Let's start with something easy. Is there anything easy? Another dissolve, maybe? Yeah, let's start with another dissolve. So, and let's check if it's going to inflict burn. Yeah, it did inflict 3 burn. Well, it's based on the aging stacks on the Dark Elder, so it's going to increase over time. Let's use a Flash Burn as a free action. Oh, man. I should summon another Wind Lance on him. Mistakes were made. Immediately after dissolve, I have to summon another one. Beautiful. And let's kill him. Okay, so we have... So far, it's more summon combo than a burn combo. But we are inflicting burn, and as it's our long-term target, we will inflict more and more of the burn. So no problem. Blessed Pond. Well, okay, maybe. We have 23, 15 and 5, so let's continue. Maybe we'll be able to accumulate even more. No. We have 56 gold. Well, let's cleanse as much as we can. So we have 3 and 11. I think this is very, very much worth it. And we have a shop. So let's buy a monster soul for free, and then we will replace some of our traits. Types, I mean. No good items anyway. So what do we want to replace? We already have 3 times burn. Now we need 3 times H, ideally. So let's replace Purge. And maybe a summon as well, because I already have. Or not? That dissolve, which I have, is really good. But it will have to go, guys. It will have to go. So let's start with the Purge, I think. And then we will replace summon later on the Sphinx. So now we want aging. And we still have a reroll. Okay, we have aging here. So how do I change this? Yeah, here, infusion. Let's take age and let's replace purge. So Grimoire gained experience and also corruption, I think, so that's not ideal. And what do we have here? Belt on interrupt. Whenever a buff is applied to this monster, 15% chance to apply another one. Now that could work, but it's a common. It's a common. Heal all allies, cleanses 3 debuffs from all allies. That's not bad. Whip is fine, but it's not in the discount. Let's just go for the experience for now. And we have another trait on Grimoire. Kindle. Aura. For every 4 burn applied to enemies generates fire ether. Not bad. Aether cycle. For every 7 ether consumed by allies generate wild ether. Not bad. Gains aging. For every 3 age applies 1 power to self. No, I don't need that. So let's go for the Kindle, I think. We are going to generate fire ether. Yeah, let's take that. Let's take that. Maybe I should reroll. Oh, I want to buy more experience. Good, so let's buy one more. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And we have a Warden here. Yeah, Warden can be quite hard. Especially this shifted version. I think that one is harder, I don't know why, maybe just my imagination. So let's start with the summon water totem, and probably it's going to be on the Dark Elder because that one is going to get attacked. So let's do that as our first action with the Sphinx. Then I obviously want to summon an Earth Lance as well. Great. And now I'm going to use a Flash Burn and attack, or a Scald immediately. I think I'll go for the Flash Burn and attack. Yeah, that's definitely better. Good, you did nothing. And I have a lot of ether, and I will have even more. So I can use 1 Flash Burn to trigger 1 attack from the summon. But no. No. Because I want to use another free action, so let's start with a sacrifice. We have a lot of ether. Then let's summon a Wind Lance. That's going to fulfill his needed ether consumed. And now we can use Unleash Tome. So let's do that. Let's Unleash Tome, Hibernation, summon Salamander, Bonfire. I think I'm going for the summon Salamander on the Sphinx. It's going to be a really good combo, I think, because Salamander is exactly what we need for this run if we are going to inflict more burn. So let's start with that. And we have a sidekick as well, which is going to trigger a Salamander attack and burn trigger. And then we have also Alchemical Charge. Wow. Okay, this is great. This was a great turn. Maybe the build is getting better. What do you guys think? Another dissolve? Well, why not, right? Let's use another dissolve to generate more ether, trigger attack from the Salamander, and we can summon another. So this time let's summon a water totem because Grimoire is going to get attacked, probably. Another attack from the Salamander. He has how many? Two charges. Okay. Now we would need to use 2 earth and 2... Yeah, we are unable to do that. So let's start with the Flash Burn. That's going to trigger a shield and heal. And then we are going to use a Scald to increase the number of burn stacks, so the Salamander is going to trigger more. 41. And alchemical charge to kill him. Wow, okay. This works, guys. This somehow works. This is great. Okay. 6 wordiness. And we have level 4 with Sphinx. And also with the Dark Elder. Okay, let's start with the Sphinx. Rapid fire aura. Whenever an enemy gets attacked for the second time in the same turn, triggers burn on them. This is ideal with our totems. Clone summoning. Oh yeah, these are quite good for the summoning builds, but we are not going for the summoning builds. Summons a copy of it attached to this monster. Both of them have half of the essence rounded up. On another ally. Yeah, this clone summoning is really good. Quickened summoning as well. But we have a free action. This clone summoning is really good. But I'm not sure if we need it. Probably yes. It would be really good. Rapid fire. Whenever an enemy gets attacked for the second time in the same turn, triggers burn on them. Yeah, this is really important to have in our party. Okay, guys, I think this rapid fire is like crucial, like key trait for our build, because it's mainly burn build. Clone summoning is really good, but I think we were fine even now. All of our guys had minions. We were summoning them every turn, so it's possible even without that. But yeah, of course, it would be better for the first turn, mostly. Then Dark Elder. Enkindled Aether consumes up to 1 fire Aether to deal fire damage hit and apply reburn to target enemy. This could work, by the way, because now we are generating more fire Aether. Cosmic Fire. Every third fire Aether generated by your allies is converted into wild Aether. When this monster summons a minion, deals 4 hit damage to the minion elements to all enemies. Interesting. Okay, let's go for the Cosmic Fire to increase our Aether generation even more. Or not to increase, to make it better. Yeah, I think that was useless. I shouldn't take it, because I am already producing so much Aether with the Sphinx. Yeah, this was probably a mistake. Yeah, I should think about it a little longer. Maybe we'll replace it on level 10 if you are able to reach that level. Ocarina, initial sidekick damage. We don't have enough money for orb. Oh man, look at it, burn on hit. Are we able to sell something? We are not. Okay, what do we want to change now? We want to change probably that summon on Sphinx for aging, because this is going to be aging build, not summoning. Or are we going for summoning burning? And are we going to change aging on Grimoire? Oh, let's go for aging as well. And now we have Hackathon, who has aging and summon as well. And burn as well. Okay. Yeah, let's go according to plan. Let's take aging and let's replace a summon. Or maybe Aether. Do we need any more Aether for Sphinx? I don't think so, when we have this dissolve, or how it's called. It's basically covering all our Aether. Yeah, I'm probably going to take... I'm going to replace Aether. Sorry guys for that it took me so long. Yeah, we don't have money for this, that's a sad story. Let's buy experience. Level 5 Grimoire. Energy Charm heals the target alive for 2 to 3. Target generates a random meter. It's a free action. Burn conversion. Consumes 2 burn. Okay, this is what we wanted originally, to consume burn to generate fire ether, but now with that dissolve or what it is, I'm not sure if we need it still. And we have flash burn. So flash burn is better on Grimoire. We don't really want free action because we have free action to unleash the tome. Stoke the fire. Generates fire ether for each burn stack on the target. Ooh, wow, okay. This is sick. It's dealing quite high damage as well. And also generating fire ether for each burn stack on the target. Up to 5. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. It could be so good. Well, it could be so overpowered. But it would be so good. And let's drink. So we are without corruption. Our HP was increased as well. And let's go for Aether Spring. Great, guys. This run, this build is getting better and better. As always, right? And I think we are in our final stage. We have 3 times aging, we have 3 times burn. We have summon, ether, summon. We are not going to use the shrine anymore. Earth ether or wind? That's a good question. It looks like a wind. Let's go for a wind. Right. And what do we have here? Oh, this is pretty weak party. Let's go for one Wolpy. That's ideal starting party. Oh, they are starting strong. Yeah. We will need to summon Water Totem. On Sphinx. Right. Then we will use Earth Lance. Probably on you. And then we have only basic attack. That's a sad story. Well, the first turn is really bad. But luckily we are able to at least shield against one attack. Jesus. So much corruption already, and that's just first turn of the first fight. So let's start with a dissolve, and we are going to dissolve, or maybe we are going to attack first. To use some charges from that. Urges to enemy ether if the target has burn. Let's use flash burn first. No. We need to use wind lance first. Okay, let's do it like this. We have to dissolve first. So let's dissolve. We dissolved. Now I'm going to summon a wind lance. For example, on the Grimoire. And he can now use his Unleashed Dome. Ion Shield, Healing Brew, Cleansing Flame. Heals all allies with H for 4. Wow, this is pretty bad. So it's probably Ion Shield. Let's use Ion Shield in that case. And stoke the fire. Or swipe. The swipe seems to be just 10 times better. I will need to replace it because I don't want to purge in this run. And we are purging with alchemical charge as well. So it probably doesn't matter. Oh, you have a redirect. Really? It's not fair. 3 ether for that. They are sometimes really joking. So now I need to use 1 yellow and 1 green. That could work, that could work. Let's dissolve. Beautiful. Now, let's use green to summon again Windlands for you. Another burn. And let's... yeah, let's summon Earthlands on Dark Elder. Attack. Let's use Unleash Tome. Hibernation, Crystal Charge, Alchemical Charge. Yeah, let's use Alchemical Charge on Shambler. That's going to kill him. No, we have to use it on this guy. It's going to kill him and interrupt the other Volpi. Fine. But now the Shambler is going to attack. Are we able to kill him? We are able to swipe him again. That's so OP, that swipe. Great. Basic attack, another 3 corruption for that basic attack, obviously. We have 21 wild ether, guys. Is this generating only wild? No, random. That's wild. So, let's start with that again. It's a free action. Yeah, but it looks like this time it won't work. Let's summon a water totem on the Grimoire. That's going to heal everyone and shield him, because he's going to get attacked. And Shambler will die for sure, so it's no problem. What does he need? 1 green, 1... oof, yeah. Yeah, we are unable to use them. So let's just attack with the Alchemical Charge. And let's use... well, he's going to attack from the burn anyway. I don't need to attack a Shambler. So let's just use Stoke the Fire on you. And you should die as well. Both of them should die. Great. We need more burn, guys. Sphinx level 5. Summon Wisp. Damage per H. No. Ion Shield. H to all allies with 3 or more H stacks. Well, I want to apply H if you don't have anything. Moisturize. If this monster has 3 or fewer, applies H. Well, okay, but I want aging mostly. And I have better free action already. Wisp. Shield upkeep. I'm going for the Ion Shield because I hope in the future I will be able to get more H stacks. We cannot reroll anymore. So let's take that. Yeah, the build is not ideal, guys. Blank Memento. We are just not receiving enough damaging traits, I feel like. And probably the reason for that was... yeah, I don't know what was the reason. Alchemical Charge can immediately stagger Gargoyle. That's interesting, but we are not going to use it right away, right? We are going to use... probably... Summon Windlands on Sphinx. Then I'm going to use that Alchemical Charge. Okay, he's staggered. That's great. Then we are even able to use a Flash Burn, which is great. So let's use that. What do I need for a dissolve. Fine. And let's just stoke the fire. That's a lot of ether. Nice. This is so good. Let's stoke the fire. Is very strong. I think I had it once in the past, but it was, yeah, it was working differently. So let's use Unleash Tome first, because I want to generate Cleansing Flame. I want to generate some... Oof. Okay, we will probably need to focus this Domovoy instead. Let's do that. Fine. Now I'm going to use Dissolve. I'm going to dissolve... Well, I have to dissolve you. Yeah, it is what it is. But we have a lot of ether. Now I'm going to summon Water Totem on the Grimoire. Grimoire is going to wipe. Or we are going to use Alchemical Charge instead. Well, let's do both probably. Great, we have shield and heal. And let's Alchemical Charge on you. But that wasn't enough, that Purge didn't work. Okay, it did, great. Just didn't update. And again 3 corruption just from the basic attack. I already have 11 Wild Ether. This is so good. Now let's summon Earthlands. Do we have any free action? We don't. Oh, okay, let's not summon Earthlands. Let's sacrifice. Green and yellow. Let's summon green. And we are unable to use a yellow. We would need to use Earthlands. But Alchemical Charge would be much better. Yeah, that's set. Okay, let's summon that Earthlands. I hope this is going to be better. Let's use Unleash Tome. We have Cleansing Flame. Crystal Charge. If this monster is pure, applies H to self. Okay, let's use that. Yeah, I think it's going to heal a bit. Oh. Oh, nice. He was hit at the end. And let's use... Yeah, that's a shame. He's going to get hit. Am I going to use an item? It wouldn't help me. Well, this happens. Let's use a scout to stagger him in the future. Another burn. Now the Dark Elder is going to receive another hit for 25. He was nearly killed. I should start checking the damage we are going to receive, guys. Otherwise, we are going to die. So let's start with the dissolving. And then let's summon a Water Totem. Then let's start with the... Let's continue with the Flash Burn. Good. And Scout is going to kill him. No, Scout is not going to kill him. Nothing was going to kill him. But our Alchemical Charge will be able to kill him, finally. Great, and we were able to interrupt his attack as well. That was close again. Let's use dissolve. Yeah, we have to use dissolve to basically inflict more burn. Let's summon water totem. Let's hit you with swipe, for example. Okay. Pretty hard fight this one. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the healing. I don't know. Level 5 Elder. Summon fire totem. Flash burn. And lava bolt. Of course we want lava bolt. That's going to inflict so much burn. And poison damage as well. Because I'm able to spend all my wild ether which I'm generating for that. Oh, that's great. Okay, this is going to change my build quite a lot. Meteorite, support action converts random ether into wild shield generator. Yeah, let's give it to Sphinx. And let's grab experience. Fine. And hidden area. Great. Oh, let's go to the south. Wait, where are we? Fine, we need to go down. And this seems to be like an easy fight. And I usually say that every time against Shamblers, and then they hit me for 40. So let's find out. And yeah, he's starting. 28 damage. So we have to stagger him, interrupt him. We have to do anything what is in our power. Let's start with the swipe, that's like crucial, right? And then we will decide what we are going to do else. So let's summon a water totem on Dark Elder. Yeah, and let's summon Earth Lance. Probably on Sphinx. Great. Now we have some shielding. 3 corruption for basic attack against on the Grimoire. And we are able, look at it, to unleash a tome right away. So let's do that. Bonfire. That one could work. Healing Brew summon Salamander. Oh, okay, let's go for the bonfire because... yeah, this is not ideal. Right. Let's go for the bonfire to inflict burn. Then let's continue with that dissolve. We are going to dissolve my earth. Great, we have 8, 9 already. We'll be able to stagger someone. Now I'm going to use Ion Shield because Grimoire is going to attack with a big attack. Are we able to stagger him? We are not. So let's use Ion Shield. And now let's just use Lava Bolt on someone. And it's going to generate a lot of Fire Ether as well. On this one. Wow. Okay, this is broken. Maybe I should take that Salamander. Looking at this. And now I'm going to stoke the fire, right? Because that's just much better. Generating another 5 ether, so I have 7 fire. So another lava bolt is going to be as strong as this one was. Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's start with dissolving. Great. Let's continue with summoning. Let's summon Water Totem on Grimoire. Yellow, we need yellow. Oh, we are able to use yellow. So let's one-shot Grimoire. This is so broken. Oh man, this is great. Oh god. Imagine that Stoke the Fire wasn't kept at 5. That would be so good. Summon Wisp, summon Salamander. Yeah, let's do that. Let's summon Salamander. But unfortunately I cannot summon it on me. Let's summon it on the Sphinx. At least that. And we are going to stagger him anyway. Yeah, this is pretty strong build already, guys. I don't know how it happened. But this is pretty strong build. Yeah, Salamander kill. Great. So we have level 6 Grimoire and also... Oh, we have traits. Nice. Age of Fire gains aging. Nice. Finally we have aging. For every 2 age applies burn stacks to all enemies equal to the half of the amount of age stacks on this monster. Yeah, I want that on every monster, basically, this Age of Fire. Golden Age, for every 4 age on an ally cleanses and applies age to them. Yeah, that's really good. And this is applying power. So we are going for Age of Fire. And we finally have aging on... That was Grimoire? I thought that was Sphinx. Never mind. Oh, Age of Fire also on the Sphinx. Great. Or we could go for clone summoning. We are not going for the clone summoning. Are we? No, let's go for aging, guys. Because we have that Aeon shield as well. So right now we have aging on every monster. And we will be applying burn with the aging. On support action, cleanse debuffs, temporary shield, fire damage shielding. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can give it to Dark Elder. But it's still pretty weak. We need some better items. So let's go for a knight. Wait. Did we discover everything here? Yeah, we did. Okay, beautiful. This build is shaping very, very well. We don't need anything here. And we are back where we were. And we have our knight here. So we can upgrade. Upgrade tier and pick a new affix. Probably this meteorite. Yeah, let's take meteorite. Let's upgrade meteorite. Aether chance, debuff damage, evasion. Wow, evasion is sick, but Aether chance is probably even better. Let's take that. I like Aether generation so much. So let's go here, for example. And what is this? Oh yeah, of course, we are going to give you everything. So we have 63 gold. That's great. Double Grimoire and Nosferatu. Okay, that's kind of scary. So let's destroy the Grimoires first. All of them are shifted as well. That's nice. But I think my party is much more pretty. So let's start with the summon Water Totem on the Dark Elder, because that one is going to get attacked by a Nosferatu. Then we can continue with the Flash Burn, but we are not going to do that. We are instead going to use a swipe. Let me check. 21. Yeah, let's interrupt him. Fine. Now I could use a sacrifice, but Yeah, maybe that clone summoning would be better. Hard to tell, guys. Okay, great. Fine. And we are inflicting burning finally with that aging. So maybe this is going to work somehow. Let's start with the Unleashed Tome, and we have to somehow interrupt or kill the Nosferatu. Yes. Burn Wave, Ancient Blast for every 3 H stacks I don't have. Alchemical Charge. Alchemical Charge. Purge is 2. Let's use Alchemical Charge or Burn Wave. Let's use this Alchemical Charge. We have to somehow interrupt him, so we want to purge as much as we can. Now I'm going to dissolve. Oh yeah, I'm able to do that. Great. So let's continue with Alchemical Charge again. We are going to interrupt him. That's going to heal and shield. And now I can dissolve him. Great. And I will summon him again. Beautiful. And what do we have now? Stoke the fire, maybe? Well, Nosferatu is going to die anyway, right? Or isn't he? Well, it looks like he isn't. Let's use the Stoke the Fire anyway. We are going to generate a lot of Aether. They are generating a lot of Aether as well. They are summoning. Good. But I think we are able to one-shot now with this Lava Bolt. Yes, we are. We don't need to be afraid. We need 2 yellow and 1 green. So that should be easy. 2 yellow. 2 yellow is a problem. Okay, let's summon. Earth Lance for you. So 1 green. Let's use Dissolve on you. Okay, he's dead. Now we can use 1 green. Maybe even more green for Aeon Shield. Yeah, let's use that one instead of the summon. Great. Let's use Unleashed Tome now. Crystal Charge would kill him. Cleansing Plague would not. So let's use Crystal Charge to kill this Grimoire. Great, and now we are able to... Oh, we are unable to kill him because we didn't use a Lava Bolt. And we don't really know what he's going to do with this Unleashed Tome. Yeah, okay. Let's just stoke the flame in that case. We have some shields anyway. 23 Wild Eater. Jesus Christ. 6 corruption on Grimoire. Oh man, that's not fair. We are proccing that burn or triggering that burn effect with every 2 attacks on the enemy during a turn. So it's helping a lot. I don't know if you are able to catch it, but every time I attack the enemy 2 times per turn, it's going to trigger a burn. So that's the main trait probably so far of my build. 2 skill rerolls, we don't need them. And this is horrible party again. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, this is going to be... Wow. Yeah, this is going to be hard. And they are also attacking strong. Let's summon Water Totem on Dark Elder. Then I'm going to use... I want to use this now. Let's use a swipe. And let's interrupt one of them. Oh, why that one? I shouldn't interrupt that one. And let's use Earthlands maybe? What do you guys think? Or am I going to interrupt another one as well? Fine, let's do that. Let's interrupt him as well. Is he still attacking? Okay, just with the normal attack. Recorruption anyway. They have more burn, great. We can start with the Unleashed Tome, so let's do that. Ancient Blast, Mud Tide. Heal all allies with H for 12. That could be helpful as well. And Burn Wave. Not bad. Let's use this Mud Tide. Good. Now I'm going to dissolve, or not yet. First, let's use a lava bolt, and let's destroy, for example, you. Pretty straightforward tactics, I would say. Great, so he's dead. Now we can dissolve this shielder. Great. And we can summon, or we can shield. Well, we will find out later. What's worse? This attack or this one? Well, Domovoy is worse. Because we don't want Grimoire to be attacked again. So let's interrupt the Domovoy. And with the Water Totem, maybe I could shield myself. No, let's shield everyone. With the Eon Shield. Fine. So show me what you have. A lot of damage, 3 corruption. Even more damage, 5 corruption. Fine. So in this case, let's use Lava Bolt on Domovoy. That's going to kill him. Great, we have 18 burn on the Mephisto, 19. We can use Unleashed Tome, Torn of Ages. Great. Okay, guys, so it's not ideal. We are still gaining too much corruption. And we are even shielding ourselves. It's not helpful. Dark Elder, another trait. Clone Summoning. Golden Age. Ancient Aether. Maybe I'll take Clone Summoning now. Aura. For every 4 H on an ally, cleanses 4 debuffs from them and applies H to them. For every 4 H on an ally. So we would need to have 4 H. I think I'll go for the Clone Summoning. Let's get it. Yeah, this kind of mix. Summoning, burning build. Very weird, but working very well as well. So let's go against the Mephisto first. Very similar group to the previous one. So now I'm going to summon Water Totem on Grimoire, and that should enable a Clone Summoning, yes. So now we have 2 Water Totems, which is pretty sick in the first turn. Then we are going to continue with a swipe, and we want to interrupt a domovoi. So let's do that. Great. And now I'm going to use Alchemical Blast against the Mephisto as well. Which is going to interrupt him as well. Great. Another healing shielding. That was shielded. That was shielded as well, but the Grimoire is going to receive another 3 corruption. Okay, it's not that bad, guys. I'm pretty happy with this. Now we can start with the Unleashed Tome. It's not going to destroy the totem yet. Summon Wisp, summon Salamander, and Whirlpool. Let's go for the Salamander. Then let's use a Dissolve. Now what? Probably Ion Shield. This lava world is crazy. Oh my god, it's so good. That's so good. Let's use it right away on the domovoi. Because he's at full, so I like to kill someone who is at full HP. And I'm sure we'll be able to interrupt Mephisto anyway. Maybe even kill. Let's use Water Totem or Wind Lance. Let's use Water Totem. Yeah, he's basically dead. That's so funny. Let's kill him with a Stoke the Fire to generate some Aether as well. Beautiful. So now we are just going to one-shot him, and that's it. Lava Bolt to the face. That Lava Bolt hopefully is going to work pretty well against the bosses, especially the last one. Okay, Grimoire, level up 7. Burn Wave, Summon Wisp, Torn of Ages. Okay, we are probably going to take the Burn Wave. Let me check what skills I have. Scald, I'm not really using that often. Swipe is fine. Flash Burn, I'm not really using. Stoke the Fire, I am using. So from this, I think I'll go for the Torn of Ages. And for the only reason, and that is the last boss. That's the only reason. So I'm able to destroy his hands with it. Because this is going to deal quite high poise damage, I hope. I hope. So let's replace a Scout, for example. Blank Memento. I still want to keep that free action to apply Burn. Because maybe in the future I will be able to generate a lot of Aether during the first turn. Epic Chromatic Scroll was that. 5 poise. Wow, nice. That's very strong. This is not the correct one, right? So let's teleport here. Are we going to fight against the boss? Yes. So let's go to the shop. Because we still need some good items, by the way. Our items are horrible. Okay, we have something here. So what do we have? Ocarina. Support action heal, crit, corruption cleanse. Corruption cleanse could be really good. But it would be really good on the Grimoire. What about this? Power chance, we don't need that. Yeah, this one. This skull is important. Essence summoning. Minion summoned by this monster. By this monster. That's a problem. Crit chance. Initial weakness. Let's buy it for sure, right? And what's this? Shield generator, Aether chance. on support action. And this one on support action lances 2 debuffs. Let's replace that and drum. Let's give you a drum. No, let's give you a meteorite. Essence summoning. No, we are going to give skull. Yeah, like this. And this drum we are going to sell. Grimoire needs something better. Grimoire needs... Yeah, Grimoire needs that skull, right? Yeah, I think Grimoire needs that skull. So maybe I messed up. Evasion, healing. Let me inspect those monsters again. Maybe I messed up those items. On support action, so this needs to be on the dark Elder. And skull. Yeah, yes, I should give him the skull. I mean, this belt isn't that bad. Let's buy the ocarina. Let's give ocarina to the Sphinx. Let's give skull to him. And let's take ocarina, let's give it to Dark Elder. And meteorites. Yeah, like this, I think. Yeah, it has essence summoning, but it's just better on the Grimoire, so we'll keep it on him. Fine, let's buy another experience. And we don't have more money. And our boss fight. So let's see it. 24 corruption. Oh, look at him. Fine, I think this should be easy fight because Dullahan is kind of slow. So I think it will work quite well. Fortunately, we just got rid of that cleansing of debuffs. So let's summon Water Totem on Grimoire. That's going to summon it on the Dark Elder as well. Great. Now we are going to maybe use a Flash Burn. Yeah, let's do that. We have a lot of Ether this time for some reason. 5. So the Skull in action, already inflicting 5. So the Stoke of Fire is going to generate much more Ether. That's insanely good. Let's do that. Or maybe can we inflict more with something? With this Lava Bolt we would be able to. Oh, let's start with the Stoke of Fire. 5 Ether anyway. Great. And now I'm able to use Alchemical Charge or Lava Bolt. Let's use Alchemical Charge. So that's going to interrupt him. Great, he has only 9 burns, so that's not that high amount after the first turn. Could be better. But we triggered burn on him as well. Now he has 11 and we are able to use Unleashed Tome right away. Bonefire, Burn Wave or Crystal Charge. If this monster has 3 or fewer H, apply H to self, otherwise deal additional damage. Okay, let's use this Crystal Charge. It's going to inflict some good poise damage to him as well. So that's great. Fine, so we have 3 aging. Our shielding guy unfortunately disappeared. So let's dissolve on the Dark Elder as well. And now I'm going to summon Water Totem on the Sphinx, because he's going to get attacked, and that's going to clone it on the Dark Elder again. Great, now are we going to use Stoke the Fire or are we going to use Thorn of Ages? How much damage is this going to deal? Yeah, that's not much, that's okay. In that case, let's use Stoke the Fire. a lot of Aether again, and we are going to inflict a lot of burn to him. I hope. So let's do it. Yeah, 62. Now give me Summon Salamander and we are done here. 15 damage, that was a lot. But burn triggered for 60 on him, I think. I wish we were able to stagger him now, that would increase the damage received quite a lot. 2 green and 1 yellow. Okay, we can achieve that. Let's dissolve first. Yeah, let's start with the dissolve. So now we are going to use what are we going to use? 2 green on the Grimoire in the mid. Great. Clone summoning. And now I'm going to use Lava Bolt. That's going to be great. 110 burn. Wow. Okay, we triggered it as well. Now we have a free action. Burn Wave, Ion Shield, Summon Kami. Kami is not bad, but this could be better. What about this? 32 damage. Yeah, he's going to reduce the life to 1. That's a problem. Let's go with the Burn Wave, I think. And we are able to intercept him. Nice. We are able to stagger him with this. So what's better? Probably this one, so he's not going to reduce our life to 1. So let's use Torn of Ages. That's going to stagger him and inflict huge damage as well, because the burn is going to trigger. Yeah. So he's at 76 and he's dead. Great. Easy, guys. How easy it is with this build. And we have level 7 with 2 of our guys. So let's start with the Sphinx. So we have Fortify. Heals target, that's a free action. It would be nice to have some free action on the Sphinx. I think we have Dissolve. Okay, we don't need free action. Summon Lightning Glance, we don't really want that. We don't want anything from this, it seems. Do we have any bad action? Maybe that Wind Lance. Maybe getting Lightning Glance instead of Wind Lance. That's probably better. Let's take that and let's replace a Wind Lance with a Lightning. That's going to be purging as well. Now with the Dark Elder, Essence Eruption. A lot of damage against all enemies. Generates random Aether, sacrifice the minion attached to the self with the lowest essence. To self? Okay, so in case that I have 2 of them, right? But this is really strong. Summon Kami, summon Earth Totem. Yeah, we are going to take this Essence Eruption. But do we have anything? Yeah, we will sacrifice. Essence Eruption is better than sacrifice. Or is it not? It's healing and shielding, right? Let's replace it. Kami is not bad, but if I had a Salamander, it would be a different story. I would take that one, but Kami. Okay. Where are we going? Oh yeah, of course. I forgot that we were fighting against the boss. Do you believe that, guys? Okay, we have this. Another Chromatic Scroll. We already have that one, which is improved, so I don't want it. And let's buy a little bit more experience. I think I have one bad trait on the Dark Elder or Sphinx, one of them. So I want to level up as much as possible. And wait, level 8 I think is the last trait. The 4th one, so Grimoire, Aura. When you reach 5 Aether of the same element, purge just one enemy Aether and apply power. We don't need that. Accelerated generation on action. If it was this monster's second action of the same turn, generates wild Aether. That could work, but we don't have issues with generating Aether. And synchronous aging. Whenever you reach 5 Aether of the same element, applies Age and shield all allies with Age for 3. Triggered up to once per element per combat. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this one because this is going to work so well. Because I'm inflicting burn per the number of aging stacks I have. So I will have many aging stacks early on. Yeah, let's take that. That's going to be really strong. And let's eat. So we have only 8 corruption on the Grimoire right now. Beautiful. Okay. I'm really happy. This is going really, really well. And we are in the gardens. But you know how it is with the gardens. In the gardens, everything can change. Oh, by the way, do we want to change some of our signature traits? Feed the Void. I like this one. This one is working really well in our current party. Living Tone, obviously, we want to keep. And this Exalted, I think I want to replace, right? On the Sphinx. Let's replace it. With the Cherub, we are able to get Scorched Earth. Whenever one or more burn stacks are applied to an enemy, it breaks 1 poise on them. That's like 7 times better. Eidos. I'm not even talking about the Eidolon. But we are not applying buffs. Well, we are applying aging, but they are not consumed. So that's not available for us. What about Minokawa? I mean that shifted. Gains aging the first hit of each attack of this monster, deal +1 damage for every 2 buff stacks on the... No. Wormling would be crazy, but not in this. Oh, Star Spawn. But that's more Aether generation, we don't need it. Let's give her a Cherub. Let's go, guys. Let's go. And wait, are they the same? I think they are. But let's use the normal one and let's give it to the Sphinx. So she's not going to... What? Add 1 more essence. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. And now is she able to get attacks? Yeah, I think she is, right? We don't really need them, but... I think that was what was limiting the Sphinx, right? I'm not sure now. Okay, let's fight against the Medusa. Okay, guys. So let's go. This is going to be probably very, very hard fight. So... Oops. This one, Tats, is going to deal AoE attack, so we have to interrupt him somehow. Are we able to do that? Looks like we are not. Come on, there must be a way. He's going to use 3 red. Oh yeah, because he doesn't have burn yet. So let's start with inflicting burn. And then are we able to use alchemical? Yeah, it looks like we will be able to. So let's start with the flash burn. And now we are unable to use it. Okay, that's no problem. That's no problem. I'm going to summon this lightning guy. Lightning Lance. That one purged. we have it also on the dark guy, and we are able to purge as well. Great, great, great. That one purge was just enough. Let's use Stoke the Fire. What do you guys think? Let's use that one. That's going to generate 4 Aether, inflict a lot of burn, and now maybe we'll be able to kill someone. We are unable to kill him. Well, we are, because that's going to inflict so much burn to him that he's going to die. Okay, and now we will receive some damage from Medusa. Wow. Wait, what just happened? Oh yeah, because he wasn't using any ability. He was just attacking. Are we going to die now, guys? 9 poison already? And both of them are going to deal AoE attacks? Okay, let's start with Unleash. Heal all allies with H. Alchemical Charge and Healing Brew. Well, we have to use Alchemical Charge to purge. Otherwise, we are unable to win, I think. With H for 4 and cleanses 4 debuffs from them. Well, that's really helpful. But it wouldn't be able to kill anyone. Let's use Alchemical Charge against these stats. Fine. Now I don't have any burn, so I'm fine. Let's use Dissolve. Wait. It doesn't matter on which one. Let's use Dissolve. This one. Fine, so you are staggered, Medusa. Now I'm going to summon another of these lightning lances. Or are we going for the water totem this time? So we are going to heal? Maybe that's a better approach. Yeah. Let's summon water totem on the Grimoire. Or maybe I should do it on myself. Yeah, because I'm going to get attacked. Mistakes were made. But I have already 10 shields, so that should be fine. But he's going to crit me. I can see that. And let's use this Essence Eruption, maybe? What do you guys think? Let's use Stoke the Fire first. Or Torn of Ages, look at the damage. Yeah, let's use Torn of Ages. Insane damage. We were able to heal as well. And now let's use Alchemical Charge to destroy you. We are going to heal again. Beautiful. Oh, this was great turn. And we can use our Unleashed Tome again. Another Alchemical Charge. And another heal. Now let's use Dissolve. Let's dissolve this one. Let's summon Lightning Guy. Oh, why didn't a Dark Elder receive a Lightning Guy now? Does it proc only once per ally? Or why didn't he get another clone? Maybe it was because the enemy would be already dead. So it like calculated automatically that it's unnecessary. I hope that's the case. Okay, that was pretty interesting fight, guys, to be honest. It could go either way, I think. It could go either way, for sure. Double Tatserker and Medusa is always too strong. You never know what's going to happen. Okay, we could improve these meteorites. Do you want to keep it? It's converting Aether and generating Aether. Okay. Let's do that. Oh, it's a change. Never mind. Okay, so what do we want instead of that? Whenever buff is applied, held, wild conversion. Okay, this is still really good. Burn on hit. Well, we are not hitting. We are hitting with the ally. Would it count? 25% evasion is a lot. I think I'll go for the talisman because talisman is going to increase the number of aging stacks I'm going to receive. Five or more Aether purges one enemy Aether. Let's go for talisman. Yeah, that talisman could be fine. We have a chest here. Oh. We are going to keep that chest there. We will use it later. In case that we are able to get 5 corruption with a Dark Elder. If not, we will use it at the end of this area. Double Medusa and something. And Nyx, it seems. Okay, this is going to be deadly combo again. Yeah, they are going to inflict so much poison. And look what they are doing already in the first turn. How can I play against this? I feel like it's too strong, guys. I would like to use this. What would happen? I would still have 2 earth and 3 wild. Okay, so let's use a lightning lance first. And we are going to use it... whatever, probably on me. So that purged 1 Aether. You are cloning. You are going to use alchemical charge, right? So let's do that. Staggered. And he is still able to use that AoE attack. Okay, he isn't. Great, I was scared. And now we are going to stoke the fire against this lady. Yeah, against that lady. We are going to generate only 4 Aether, but that's enough. Fine, show me what you have. Yeah, 5 corruption, but not that much poison, so we are fine. Now they are going to use AoE attacks, and Nyx is also going to attack for a lot. Blood Drain is dealing very high damage. So let's do it like this. What do we need? 1 yellow. 1 yellow, okay. Let's start with a dissolve. Okay, beautiful. Now I'm going to use 1 yellow. You can use Lava Bolt. But first, let's summon lightning. He is staggered. Man, look how much damage he received. So I'm not going to use Lava Bolt on him anymore. I think we are able to kill Nyx with it. Or we can just interrupt her. What do you think? Let's use Lava Bolt on her. 50 burn. She's going to die when she's going to use an ability. So I can ignore her. And now we are able to use Unleash Dome. We have Alchemical Charge, Summon Wisp, Hibernation. Let's use Alchemical Charge. For example, against this Medusa. Yeah, use that. And Thorn of Ages as well. Only 30 damage, so that's not that great. Oh, come on. I hope I'm not going to die somehow. We need to heal him. Or let's kill her. Yeah, all these fights are so close, guys. 7 life with the Grimoire. Yeah, I should play differently. Okay, level 8 Sphinx, so we are going to gain 2 last traits for our party. Enkindled Aether on attack, no, we can ignore that one. Golden Age Aura for every 4 Age on an ally cleanses 4 debuffs and apply Age to them. Not bad, but I would say average. Protective Servitude Aura on action from an allied minion, consume 1 essence on that minion, heal its attached monster. No, let's go for Golden Age. And Dark Elder, Age of Fire. I thought we have Age of Fire on everyone. Oh, okay, so now we will. So we have Age of Fire on everyone. So this is Age of Fire build. And I'm really curious how it's going to work. I really thought I have it on everyone. Are we going to use the chest now? Let's continue. Double Amit and something. And Sphinx. Yeah, let's go for the Amit. Sphinx. Sphinx can be a problem with the sidekicks, but otherwise it's not that big problem. Okay, one is already going to hit me for a lot. But we are good at interrupting, so we'll be able to manage. Yeah, as you can see, we already have a lot of Aether at the beginning. Let's start with a Lightning Lance. So we have 2 of them. Now we could use Flash Burn and then Stoke of Fire. What do you guys think? I think it should be possible, right? We will have 1 fire, 1 wild. Yeah, let's do that. Let's inflict burn against you. So we have 5. We were also purging, so we are purging. And let's use Stoke of Fire now to generate more Aether. That should give us 5. Right. Now we are inflicting more burn with that aging. And we could use Alchemical Charge. What is this, by the way? Redirect and Regen. Yeah, that's weak. We don't want to sacrifice a monster. But I think using this Alchemical Charge could be really good for the future burning as well. So let's attack you. Let's purge some. Yeah, okay. This one Amit is going to attack him as well. So he is already at 19 health, man. Okay, this Amit and sidekicks, they are always dealing so unexpectedly high damage. Fine. 20 to 24 burn stacks already. Let's start with the Unleashed Tome. We have Alchemical Charge. We have Lava Bolt. Okay, let's Lava Bolt Sphinx. Great. A lot of burn stacks. And we generated a lot of Aether as well. How much Aether did we generate? It was like 20, right? Now we have to use Dissolve. So let's use it. And I'm going to summon another one, or I'm going to shield. Yeah, I'm going to summon another one. No, I'm going to summon Shielder. Oh, why on him? I should summon it on someone else. Man, that was a mistake. Never mind. Can I interrupt him with you? No, I cannot. So let's use that Alchemical Charge. At least a little bit of healing. Torn of Ages could work. I should use a Lava Bolt, right? Whatever. Let's use Torn of Ages. against you. 33 damage. Yes. Okay. Now we just have to trigger that burn on them somehow. So let's start with the dissolve. He's staggered. Great. Now we are going to summon a lightning lance, for example, on Grimoire, because he could have 2 actions, and he will. That's going to clone, unleash Tome, Wild Ritual, Hibernation, Ancient Blast. Let's use Ancient Blast. This is going to kill him. Yeah, it looks like it's GG. And let's finish him with a Lava Bolt. Yeah, 145 burn. We need those salamanders. I don't know why we are unable to get those salamanders. I'm not sure. Maybe salamanders require another type. Or another element. Ancient Blast. Yeah, I think it's going to be because of the element. Let me check it. I don't know. I checked it, guys, and Salamander requires Earth and Fire. And you also have to have Summon and Burn. So I have all of these on the Dark Elder, so I should be able to get a Salamander with the Dark Elder. And I think what you are able to get with one of your allies, you are able to get in that Unleashed Tome, right? Where is it? Uses a powerful action without spending Aether. 3 random actions. Well, they are not random. That's the thing, that they are from some pool of the actions from your party. Or something like that, which could be used by your party. So for example, I cannot get a healing attack, right? Because I think the Sphinx cannot get it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me know, guys, if you know in the comments how exactly it works. So now with the Grimoire, I could get a different attack if I want to replace Swipe or Flash Burn or Turn of Ages. If this monster has 3 or fewer Age, apply Age, then shields 1 for each Age stack. Consumes 2 burn, generates fire. Yeah, I think I'll go for the health. Okay, Meteorite rare. Let's grab him. Yeah, it's not bad Meteorite, by the way. And let's continue. And we will get this chest now. 6, 13, 11. Well, that's not that horrible. Let's continue to the next area. Nice, we have Aether Spring. So I hope we'll be able to get a dodge chance maybe there. It feels like I'm missing something to be able to get Salamander. I don't know why. Yeah, we have Evasion. So let's take that one. That's strong. And here we are going for the Medusa probably. Okay, let's see. So Medusa is going to attack. Oh. Okay, so we have to interrupt her, otherwise it's not that bad. So how are we going to do it? Probably a lightning lance at the beginning. Yeah, I think that seems like the only option. Let's use it on the Grimoire, because that one can use a free action as well. And now let's use a free action. Flash Burn on the Medusa. That's 4. Okay, she's already interrupted. Let's use a Stoke as well. That's going to even stagger her and generate a lot of Fire Ether. Great. Beautiful. And now I can use some huge attack. I would like to use this Lava Bolt, to be honest. Or... no, I cannot sacrifice. Yeah, let's use a Lava Bolt on the big guy. Because Emmet can be a big problem. He can deal huge damage. So I'm really afraid of him. Okay, it's not that bad yet. We have already 5 aging. And both of them are going to attack, but we can use our free action, so that's good. So let's use it. Wild Ritual, Hibernation, Eon Shield. Well, we still don't have that Salamander. So let's use Eon Shield. 6 aging, they have more. Wow, look at this. I'm nearly able to kill Emmet. So, how are we going to do it? With the Lava Bolt I am able to kill him. But first we have to dissolve. Then I'm going to maybe summon a Water Totem this time. Because they have already so much Ether anyway. So let's summon it on a Grimoire. And Dark Elder as well. Now I'm able... and why am I not able to kill him with a Lava Bolt now? And I was able to do it previously. What's changed? I don't get it. What's changed? Previously showed that I'll be able to one-shot him. And now I use this dissolve and it changed. For some reason. Because I had this lance. Because of the purge. Oh yeah, maybe because of the purge. That burning purge was so strong that it would kill him. I don't know. Let's use the Lava Bolt anyway. Jesus, look at this. How is it possible that it's going to receive that low damage? I don't believe it. Let's use it. 96 burn. She's not interrupted. She is going to die when she's going to start attacking. And I can swipe him. So let's do that. Okay, let's see if she's going to die or not. Yeah, she died. Great. Great, great. And now we can continue. Let's start with a Lava Bolt. So he's dead. I'm generating so much Ether. 70 burn. Now I'm going to use a dissolve. 80. Now I'm going to use probably Ion Shield, because that's better at this point. And we can use Unleashed Tome. Yeah, let's use Ancient Blast probably. No, Lava Bolt is better. That Lava Bolt is sometimes hitting for so low damage. Yeah, it shouldn't be dealing higher damage. It's weird. Let's use Turn of Ages. For 57. Okay. Not bad. This Amit is always scary. Especially when his procs start to work, you know. He's able to proc the damage from his region, and that can deal very unexpected damage. It's not crazy high, but so unexpected. While the Naga can one-shot you. Yeah, something like this. Overheated smash for 44 and applying power as well. And look at the Amit, one-shotting as well. I don't know if I have just such a low HP or what's going on. Fine. We don't have the best energy opening. So let's do it like this. Lightning Glance, we already know that it's really strong in the first turn. So let's summon that one. Then we are going to use a swipe. And we will probably focus on Naga first. So let's swipe Naga. Unfortunately, we weren't able to use the Stoke the Fire, or was the name of that? I'm probably going to use a Lava Bolt. Oh man, I don't have anything. Yeah, I'm going to use it anyway. Only 3 burn stacks. Yeah, this is going to hurt. 5 burn stacks, 6, 8, 10, 16. Okay, this is a different story. So how are we going to do it now? And it's going to attack as well. Everyone is going to attack, so we need to shield this time. Let's start with the Dissolve. Fine. Then we will probably continue with the Water Totem. Or Ion Shield. No, let's go with the Water Totem. I'll summon it on the Sphinx. That's going to heal us, apply shield. Now we are able to use Unleash Tome, summon Wisp, Cleansing Flame, Ion Shield. But no shield is going to defend against this one. Let's use Cleansing Strike. Fine, that one is destroyed. We are able to stagger. We are able to stagger Jean as well. But I need to stagger 3 guys with the 2 attacks. Ow. Okay, Alchemical Charge. No. Are we able to reactivate? Or this scroll? Let's use scroll on Amit, for example, but later. We need to first apply more burn to them. Let's one-shot with the Lava Bolt. I don't understand why I'm now able to one-shot. Okay, because it immediately triggered the burn, right? Because it was a second attack. I understand it now. That was also the reason why I was able to one-shot previously, or would be able to one-shot previously. Okay, let's stagger Amit. And let's kill you. Fine. We have 3 charges on that scroll anyway, so I think it was a good play. Let's use Lava Bolt. 98, that's great. Now I'm going to dissolve his shield. Great. Then I'm going to use summon lightning mage. Maybe not. Let's use this water totem instead. Great. And let's kill him, because it's going to trigger the burn. 177. Great. Fine. So this one is done as well. Oof. And we are at level 9 with 2 of them. 45 Torn of Age is Summon Wisp. We don't want anything from this. Oh yeah, I am able to get attacks now with the Sphinx. So when I change the signature trait, I am able to get attack. Do I want that? Probably not, right? Probably not. Let's go for HP instead. And you... Bonfire could work, but HP is better. Armor, come on. Fine. Level 10 with the Sphinx would be nice. Because I think we have one bad trait there. Glance. Oh, okay. Yeah, we will use this later. Let's continue here. Replace perk. Do we want to replace some perk? Burning damage, minion damage. What's wild con? Wild conversion. Oh, yeah. Water affinity, maybe. Water affinity with the Sphinx. We are not attacking. So that one should be changed on the Sphinx. And what do we have here? Damage, Aether, defense. Let's go for Aether, as usually. But now I was really wondering about the defense, but only for a while. What else do we have? So this is it, right? So we are only going to use this. We are going to cleanse some corruption from the Grimoire, it seems. And let's go. Let's go for the shop, because we are able to buy some good items there, maybe. Oh, interesting. Okay, interesting. What's this? Heals, cleanse debuffs, purge to enemy Aether. And our monsters... They... Okay, Grimoire requires just a bit to level up. And do we want to exchange anything on the Grimoire? Rising Fire. No, we want that. Kindle is fine, Age of Fire is... Yeah, traits are fine. So maybe another 5 HP, right? That's it, nothing else. Oh, let's buy experience. One more, maybe. Okay. Oh, okay, this is going to be really hard. Pretty scared. So let's do it. We have to focus Nagas. Oh, I would like to have a Hackathon here. Yeah, this is going to be much harder. Okay. Let's do it. And they have so much voice counters. So many. And what's this? Of course, a big attack as well. So, let's start as usual. Let's start with Lightning Lance on the Grimoire. And then let's continue maybe with the Flash Burn. Against Naga. Fine. Beautiful. Now we are able to use this stoke the fire. Let's do that. It's going to generate a lot of ether. And we are interrupting them as well. Our lightning lance is basically done. Now I'm probably going to use alchemical charge on the Aethers because the poise counters are matching as well. So let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. And we are going to interrupt as well, right? And next turn we are able to use that tome free attack. Oh my god, this is so hard. Look! Oh my god, sorry, I got really scared. I thought she's dead. And it's really more risky here when you are not playing with that another Aethermancer, but you are playing with this alchemist. You don't have any revive, so it's very scary. Hibernation I could use, but let's use alchemical charge to again deal some poise damage. And then I'm going to use a dissolve. Oh my god, look at them, what they are doing. Killing and killing. Okay, that sounds like a plan. So let's start with a summon water totem. Let's heal, let's shield. Then we are able to interrupt one of them. But we are unable to interrupt the one who is attacking Grimoire, unfortunately. Okay, that's a shame. Well, okay, let's start with a swipe. Staggered. Now let's continue with the alchemical charge. Or we could kill him. Yeah, let's kill him with a lava bolt instead. What is this? I don't know, but if it's not going to be that great if one of your allies is already dead. So I count on that. Okay, 27 health. Now you are healing, shielding. But most importantly, you are not attacking. So that's great. Staggered, beautiful, on your own. Good job. But anyway, both of you are going to attack, and both of you Grimoire, obviously. Obviously, guys. I feel like the AI is smarter than what it used to be. They are focusing my allies more. Fine, so we have 2 charges. We are not really able to deal any green damage to him. Yeah, we are not really able to interrupt him. Only with this chromatic scroll. I think that's the only way how we can win this. So let's go like this, guys. Let's use it right away. Well, this is a boss fight, so it's fine if you are using some items, right? Then let's attack him with a lava bolt. A lot of burn stacks. A lot. We are healing as well. Now I'm going to use a dissolve. Great. We are healing, shielding again. I need to use one more green. So let's go for Ion Shield. Great, much more burn. We don't have any minions now. So that was maybe a mistake. Healing Brew, Ion Shield, and Hibernation. Are you kidding me? Give me some damage. Let's use Ion Shield in that case. That's at least going to inflict some burn. Let's use Stoke on Fire on Naga. It's going to kill him because it's second attack, so it's going to trigger burn. Nice, you even missed. Beautiful. And now it's only her, guys. So let's do it. We will inflict so high burn to her now, right now. You will see. So let's do it. Let's start with Lightning Lance. Oops. Let's continue. What do we need to use? 2 blue and 2 yellow. Blue to yellow. Yeah, we are unable to do that. Let's just hit him with a lava bolt. Yeah. $200. That's not bad. But it could be better. Are we able to kill her? Well, I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like we are not. Let's use Flash Burn. It's 202. Yeah, she's probably going to kill herself, right? So let's use Torn of Ages as well, just to be sure. Yeah, 214. Great. Oof. Okay, guys. She's much harder than a Hackathon. Much harder. Gains aging. For every 2 age generates Wild Aether. But yeah, we need HP. On Grimoire we need HP. I'm still really scared of this last fight. Level 11, maybe. First time in the history of the history. Let's continue. So wish me good luck, guys. Because the last time the fight against the last boss was exhausting. It was exhausting. I made so many mistakes. And I could kill him several times. And I just didn't do it. That's the best thing. Okay, do you want to replace anything? We have some good items here. Evasion 15% as well. At the end of combat, we don't need it. Whenever a buff is applied to this monster, burn on hit. Power chance as well. Yeah, this is very strong. Lance, initial force. Weakness generator, yeah, this is weaker. But it could be really strong with the Grimoire, you know, and those 3 attacks. Initial weakness. No. But I want this talisman. And what are we going to replace? This ocarina is horrible. Let's take that. And what about this lance? Do we want to replace that skull? It could be really good for the poise damage infliction. I think not. I'm kind of sad that we don't have that reset of the ally. We weren't able to find that item. Okay, so 82, 74, 82 would be better. We are going like this. Maybe we can spend our last money to level up. Oh yeah, we were lucky. But Sphinx, I think she needs a different trait. On action, if it was this monster's second action of the same term, generates Wild Aether. Yeah, this is not that great. Accelerated generation. Rapid fire. Triggers burn. Yeah, this accelerated generation can be changed. Weakened summoning. If this monster has not used a free action in this turn yet, it can use any summoning action as a free action. And my free action is dissolve. So that would be good only for the first turn. Not great against the last boss. Enkindled Aether on attack. Well, I'm not attacking. Gains aging for every 2 age, generates wild Aether. Let's reroll. Maybe we'll have something better. Clone summoning as well. So this means that if I'm going to summon one on Grimoire, it's going to be summoned on Dark Elder and also Sphinx. I think that's the thing. That's how it's going to work. So let's try it. Let's take it. And let's replace accelerated generation. Okay, sick. Maybe even another. Oh, we could have all monsters on level 10. I don't think that ever happened to me. That would be great. Okay, let's try it, guys. I hope it's going to work. And this time I'm probably going to focus the hands as much as I can. Let's go. So, who are you going to charm? Dark Elder, Sphinx. Okay, doesn't probably matter. Are we able to destroy your hands with the first attack? Well, we are not. But we have some good attacks. Maybe with this. Let's use it. Let's use Epic Chromatic Scroll and we will use Stoke the Fire. Yeah, maybe we will use Stoke the Fire. Let's first summon Lightning Lance. I'm going to increase my corruption for that. So yeah, all three of us have it. Now I'm going to use it. And let's use Stoke the Fire. Or maybe Flash Burn first. Yeah, let's use Flash Burn first. It doesn't remember on what target. Oh, okay, but we are going to have much less of them. So only for one turn. So that cloud summoning isn't that great. It's even worse now than what it used to be. Next turn I will be able to use Unleash Tome, so that's great. And right now I cannot do much. So let's use a Lava Bolt at least. It's going to inflict a little bit of burn. 1, 2. Okay, 7. Great, we have 7 Wild Aether. 11 Burn. Burn is stacking. Now we are able to use Unleash Tome. And we are also able to use this. Another Chromatic Scroll. Let's keep that in mind. And we have a Whip as well. Maybe that's a good time to use a Whip. Let's start unleashing Burn Wave, Ion Shield and Cleansing Flame. Well, okay, this is not great because... Jesus Christ. How much? Allies with 3 or more age. Okay, let's use Ion Shield at least. It's going to increase our aging and inflict some burn. Yeah, he has 24. So that's great. Now, what am I going to do now? I cannot use a Flash Burn. Or did I already use... Oh yeah, I used a free action. So let's use Swipe on his hand. And I am able to also interrupt his attack, which is great. But I am unable to destroy his hand. I could do it with a lava bolt. But is it worth it? Well, let's interrupt his attack with this. Great, and now I am able to use lava bolt on his hand to destroy it. Great, he has 30 stacks of the burn. And now I am able to dissolve, so let's dissolve mine. And let's summon another one. Maybe I should not summon these guys. Maybe I should start summoning the healing totems. Okay, you are summoning. Sphinx has 91. You are shielding yourself somehow. Oh man, we are inflicting a lot of burn. So what do we need? One more blue mana. Let's dissolve the one of the Dark Elder. Great, we are inflicting a lot of burn now. You are staggered, you are dead. Love to see that. Love to see that. Now I'm able to use Unleash Tome. Crystal Charge. We could do Crystal Charge to destroy Sphinx, so let's do that. Great. And now I'm going to use another Summon Lightning Lance. Or am I going for the Water Totem? Let's go for the Lightning Lance again. Okay, Stoke the Fire or Torn of Ages. Or Swipe. He has too much Aether already. He's going to attack the Dark Elder with a Glacier Smash. Well, let's use Lava Bolt on him. Oh, I should use a Stoke the Fire first to have more Fire Eater, right? It would increase the damage a bit. But look at this, 220 stacks of the burn already, so it's already fine, I would say. Now let's use Torn of Ages, because that would inflict a huge poison damage to him, 10 poison damage. So let's do that, and let's maybe use a healing on the Dark Elder, because we are not using any item this turn. Okay, great. Yeah, it procced. It hit him 2 times already, guys. So he lost 500 health from the burning between these 2 turns. Yeah, you are doing your thing again. Yeah, look at him. He's already under half health. And he has another hand, and he took my lava bolt. Yeah, he's angry. He's angry. He is angry. Let's destroy his hand. And very easily, guys, very easily. Let's start with the dissolve. Then let's summon Lightning Lance. We are not going into the defensive stance. We are going to kill you. Now Unleash Tome. You have Healing Brew, Mud Tide, Crystal Charge. So let's use Mud Tide, and that's going to kill you. Wow. Okay guys, this was much easier than the last time, right? Oh god. But I could be one-shotted anytime. I feel it was, the whole run was very risky, I would say. Because I didn't have any dodge. The shielding was pretty low, I didn't really use it. And I didn't have a tank. I was just trying to kill them faster than they kill me. And that was the strategy. And it worked, and it worked, and it was a lot of fun. This burning is always dealing so high damage, it's unbelievable. But you need to have some way how to trigger it. Yeah, now I had so many ways how to trigger it. And it's the same with the poison as well. With the bleed it's slightly different, because with the bleed I think you are losing half of the stacks you have. So you want to focus on the generation of the bleed more than on the triggering as much. Well, you want both, but you know what I mean. Okay, so guys, I hope you enjoyed this run. This was pretty funny run and pretty intense, at least for me. Oh man, it was something for me. Especially after the previous run, when I lost against the last boss. This time I was so nervous. So I'm glad that I was able to beat it. Give me some suggestions, guys, for the next builds, if you have any. If not, it's okay. I have many ideas still, so it's okay. And I hope to see you next time as well. If you like the video, do not forget to like it, please. That would be great. And subscribe if you want to follow me. That would be even better. So thank you and see you next time.